course. I'm gonna get that wheel up on something. Give me a second. Let me use what brains I have left. Now everything's nice. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Shizzo. I'm gonna lift this up just once because it's gonna keep turning on me. But I have all the wrestlers present, accounted for, and listed on this Jack's wheel of disclosure. By the way, everything's just disclosure. So, welcome in, welcome in. For those of you that know your figures, there's going to be some categories like I got a couple of WCW figures that I put together. But then you get like the Giant Gonzalez is worth a ton. You know what I mean? There's certain guys that are in here, like the guys from the Shield, at least two of them. There's some big names. You can see the names on the list in the show notes. I'm glad you guys could join me. So it's going to be $10 a spin. My name's King Michael. What's messed up is it's been that way for a long time. Because back in the day, we wanted to have rap names, and that was my rap name. And then it became my the name I had in a band, and then it went on to be the name I use for puppets and stupid stuff like that. Anywho, we really got a magical list right here of loose figures. Another, if you get one of the Killer Bees, I'm gonna throw in the second one. Any female figures? No, not a single one. Uh, Here's the reasoning. So, I that's not oop. That's kind of intentional because these are figures that I would play with my son with. That we would pick teams and we had like a wrestling game with the dice. And I don't want to wrestle as a. Why would I want to do that? Like that's. Why would I want to imagine myself as doing something else? Let's imagine what I would do. Anyhow, it is going to be $10 a spizin. There's some real weird names like Abdul the Butcher that's out there. Hakeem the African Dream, he's out there. But all right, so $10 a spin. I'm just enjoying some Volbeat, so I forgive me for that. But here we go. We'll run on. And hey, here we go. The first one of the wheel. There's a lot of names. It's just a lot of names. You know what I mean? A lot of years experience. I used to do construction. As there was one guy, who was the oldest guy that was there, and whenever someone came to talk to him, he would just go, "A lot of years experience, a lot of years," and that would shut them up. Anyhow, guys, it's going to be $10 a spin. Let me know in the messages if you're in the room, you're interested in a spin. There is a Cody Rhodes. It's the one with the blue shorts. Not that I care about Cody Rhodes, but it is Vince McMahon. Like the ones that I geek over are the Jerry Lawler or the Brooklyn Brawler. John Gonzalez is right. Where is he? Because That's all right. So with Giant is Giant Gonzalez and all this. I can't miss him. He's a giant. He's got to be in that. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Anyhow, the Giant Gonzalez, the with the horrible outfit that he wears, is in these. But I had to move some for the. Oh, don't drop! I dropped the Miz. Oh, here he is. Is a Giant Gonzalez. Those are like bizarre. Like, in other words, like these figures are all really well cared for, other than the fact that I just did that. But and it's because we started a game and we played a game with the wrestlers, with the dice. And sometimes you get some guys that like no one wants, but like you'd be like, you gotta get them because we gotta have them. Like Benoit's out there. Is it what it is? All right. So it's $10 a spin. You guys let me know and we'll see what happens. We'll see who gets the Seth Rollins shield one as compared to although Ryback's pretty cool. Carlito, Edge is rated R. Superstar. It's $10 a spin. Uh, Wrestlers will be shipped the next day. I think it's Mick Foley and Cactus Jack are the two versions I have of. Mick Foley and Cactus Jack are the two versions of that. I actually have one that I'm doing as a 3-pack. It's the referee. It's that JR looking announcer, and then it's it's the referee, the Vince McMahon type announcer that came with the ring, and then the JR looking announcer. So these three are going to be on the wheel as one. They're all here. That's all of them. So yeah, all on the wheel. $10 a spin. CM Punk is in there. Multiple Undertakers. Like there really is. It was just a collection we made again because it was the game that we played. So it, you know, got obsessed between me and him. Who will be the first to take the dip? You guys ever do the polar plunge? My advice, if you had never have, don't. I did it 3 times. One time it was great. And then one time I got pneumonia. So you got to choose your good times. All the figures are on the wheel currently. There's not been a single one taken from it. So it is a completely fresh $10 spin on the wheel for a character. And like there's some characters that are home runs when it comes to like it is Hornswoggle, by the way. That's Stevie Richards, it's Keem, that's a Jericho, that's Steve Blackman. That's that you see, that's a to me that looks like I don't know. It's one of my favorite figures. So yeah, there's like 99 figures on this wheel. That's it. I'm gonna turn up Volbeat if you guys don't mind. Who will be the first? All right. That's better for me. I prefer. Oh, don't do that to me. All right. You put this down so I don't mess it up. But here we are. Here we are. So it's $10 a spin. All the wrestlers are listed on the notes or on the wheel. They're all laid out and clean before me. Listed in some Volbeat, as you can tell. Um, let's see. Let's see where the first one goes. I hope it's like a smash too. I'm hoping you guys the first one that goes is a name, like a legit figure that's way more than $10. That's what I'm hoping. Like I would love it to start that way. Like I would love it to be the Mark Henrys, like with the Benoit, the different kings that I have. It's Ryback. They were all there's a lot. There's just a lot of asset figures. A lot of asset figures. $10. I'm gonna do this 7 cents. I don't like watching the clock. Clocks bother. I still doing 30 seconds. It bother me. Actually, about anyhow. So it's both Killer Bees. If you get Jesse, or if say you get Festus, you get both. That's how we're doing that. Oh, it's a great day. It is a great day. Basketball last night was off the hook ridiculous. It's one of those ridiculous things that it's just getting. I guess it's getting super ridiculous. $10 spin. Characters are on the wheel. Love the Jax action figures. I love the what was it, LPN before that? But that's how old I am. But no, I like the Jax figures, man. They were really good for like I don't know, posing. I don't stand up there, put them on display and shit like that. The weirdest stuff, I guess. Oh, that's not the whole thing down. I hope you're all doing well. Oh, don't fall, man. It is one of those it's Friday. It's a great day. We could cheer. Friday night, body's jumping, all around. Once you start singing that song, it's like Friday night. You have to sing the whole thing. It's one of those songs that curses you. If you sing it, you have to sing the whole thing of it. Does that make any sense? Characters are all on the wheel. $10 a spin. Who's going to be the one who takes that polar plunge? I would call it. By the way, this song live was awesome. Just to hear that wall of guitar, they're incredible. But I'll do it one more time. So they're all right here. They've all been clean, attended to. They're all the loose figures. There's 99 on them, of them on the wheel. It is $10 a spin. You can walk away with it, but there's just some that are just bangers, just complete bangers. This really are a lot of bangers on the There really is. Because you think Mick Foley, just there really is. It's great too because you can see the generations of wrestlers on the wheel, like how it started with the Hulk Hogan's, like he's there obviously. Macho Man's one of the WCW bundles. Edge. To me, Edge is like that one of the crossovers or beginning of it. Like the whole Attitude Era. I don't think he gets enough. Well, I guess Gangrel doesn't get enough. Is that what I'm trying to say? But I guess that's what launched Edge. So I'm going with that. That's what I'm going with. That's how I see it. All right. 99 wrestlers on the wheel. It is $10 a spin. Every wrestler is laid out, posed, and clean. Yeah. Love having the figures. Loved having the figures. What's going on, Raymond? I'm having a good time though. It's Friday, and that's Volby. If you want to see the guys' figures real quick, guys, again, they're all laid out. Yeah, yes, it is pretty cool. It is. Like I agree. Like Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, to me, were an awesome tag team. Like I would argue with somebody that they were one of the better tag teams we've ever seen. Uh, what I'm doing is meat shop is right now. I'm just doing $10 for like a spin. But like in other words, if you were to say get on a cracker, like Charlie Haas, I would give you the Shelton Benjamin. Like that's kind of what I'm doing with the wheel. Like if you win one of the killer bees, you're gonna get to get both killer bees. That's just how that goes. It really all is on the character. Some guys stand alone. You know what I mean? Some guys are just known for being with another guy, so it doesn't make sense. Wait a minute, my love. $10 for the first spin. Every name is on the board. Every name is live. The Bray Wyatt. I wish they would have had like. I was out of it with the whole Bray Wyatt with the second one, I guess, with the Fiend. By that time, I kind of was done with the figures. We were both done, me and my son, but so I have the Bray Wyatt up to there. But yeah, they're all here. That's why some of them are just bangers. They just the Brooklyn Brawler, for instance. There's just some of them are, I don't know, classic figures. So which figure will end up in the mail coming to your house? Which wrestling action figure will you have in the mail being shipped to your house? Is this mail for you? Yeah. What is it? It's a wrestling figure. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. I'm selling them right now. It sounds silly to me. Anyhow, they're all up there on the board. Uh, any questions on the wrestlers? Uh, I'm game for that. If anyone wants to explain to me how the Knicks are doing what the Knicks are doing, is it magic? When they make the disclosure, are they going to do the disclosure of aliens before the Knicks win it, or are they going to blame the Knicks winning it on the disclosure? Because I just feel like somehow the Knicks are going to always get screwed in the end, whether they want to or not. It's just what happens. The Knicks. Anyhow, $10 a spin. They are all there. And then some. There's Umaga. Dude, Umaga was a beast. One of my favorite wrestlers. Really was. Really was. Because you could tell he could go. You could tell you just didn't want to wrestle. Really, really wrestle Umaga. I mean, no one did. No, you did not, sir. You know what I'm saying? So it's running at $10 for a spin. Again, if you were to get the Jesse, I would give you the Festus. There's some guys that just make sense with the other. If that makes any sense, I hope it does. It's my wrestling version of it. Some guys just don't kill bees, don't stand alone. That's tag team guy. Infected by a monster afraid. Who will be the first to have a wrestling figure in the mail? Whose name do I get to call out as the first person that has one in the mail on the way to their house? A wrestling figure. Because God bless you for a wrestling figure. For real. Like, what did you buy today? A wrestling figure. If that's actually meaningful to you, like it would be to me, my man, my woman, whatever you are, I'm with you. Like, I'm all for it. $10 to spend, $10 to spend. Don't you move on me with this pass. Don't you do that to me. All right, stay there. It's a sandwich. I hope everybody's doing good today on the Friday, man. It's $10 to spin. Um, all the names are on the wheel. There's 99 names on the wheel. All 99 are laid out in front of me. Uh, they've been cleaned. They're ready to go. I guess I'm waiting for the Magellan of the group. We used to call this kid Magellan because he always would tell us where to park. He's like one of those guys that he's in the car with you. He's telling the driver where to park. I can't stand people like that. We used to call him Magellan because of it, like as if he knew every direction. Like, oh God, he's a famous, you're a famous explorer. $10 a pop for the wheel. $10 a pop for the wheel. I'm enjoying the Volbeat myself. Who will it be? Who will it be with the first wrestler in the mail? This is a classic purchase. This is a vintage purchase. It's a necessity. Getting a great wrestling figure in the mail is a necessity. You have to actually believe that and enjoy yourself. It's Friday. Who will be the first one to take the name off the board? And who will be the first to take a name off the board? Who's going to be the first name that I yell out at is, hey, so and so was the first guy to get one? Matter of fact, whoever is the first one to buy one, I'm going to say your name every time someone else buys one for the entire rest of the show. I'll be like, yeah, well, so and so was the first. That's my promise to the person who goes first. That I'll make sure that I let everybody know you were first. You have my word that I will let every name that comes after the person who goes first here, I will tell them your name. Whatever name you want me to give them, I'll be like, oh yeah, thank you for the purchase, but so and so was first. That's the promise I give to you for the $10 spin on the wheel of the loose jacks action figures. Whoever is the first name, I will make sure in my Italian voice to let everybody know you were the first one. I love this song. I guess I just love their vibe. Period. Who will be the first? What name will I say on every single purchase? Moving forward as the first person. Who wants their name etched in that that unnecessary like petty way? To me, that means something. So there's 99 wrestlers on the wheel, waiting for the first one, waiting for the Columbus of the group to discover the wheel's wonders. Wow, that actually just came out naturally. That's a bad thing to say. Made me sound like Willy Wonka. Anyhow, the 100 wrestlers on the wheel. First person, I will say your name as as a founding member of the Jack's Wheel of Figures. Even if I'm here all day, which I could be, there's 99 names. I could be here for a long ass time, but I'm down for the cause. And I'm telling you, whoever goes first, I will say your name. Every time someone else buys one, I'll say, oh, yeah, but so and so was first. Waiting for the first one, waiting for the first one. There's 99 wrestlers on this wheel. The names too are just are ridiculous. Like there's some bangers. There's just flat out bangers. It really is. Someone's gonna be a very happy person. Oh, Henry Ruggs was denied parole. Anyway, yeah, someone's gonna end up with one of these wrestlers in the mail on the way to their house, which is fantastic. And you get your name said in an Italian sort of way that I do to everybody else to remind them you went first. It is $10 to spin, $10 to spin. Somebody could trade. Somebody could trade. Is that running correctly? It is. On my wheel, on my wheel, the gray bar was it's gray still. Anyways, spin on the wheel, spin on the wheel. It is $10 a spin. There are 99 wrestlers waiting for one person to lock it down. So you know what? I'm gonna do this. Instead of getting want to get like a value meal at Burger King, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have a wrestler in the mail to my house. That's more fun to look forward to. It's something I'll keep. The Burger King, let's be honest, you may keep it for like an hour, 45 minutes tops as you get older. It is $10 to spin. $10 to spin. There are 99 wrestlers on the wheel. What three people are in the room with me right now? Like there's three that have been with me constantly. Give me some sort of shout out so that I know who you are in the room. Because you've been listening to me talk for like the last 5 to 10 minutes. You're thinking, wow, this guy's got some really great wrestlers, but he's human. Is he great? And no, no, not at all, not at all, not at all. No, 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 no. I just have 99 wrestlers on a wheel. Like yeah. Um, they're in fantastic shape. I am more of a sports card guy. I am a Disney card guy. I am a Marvel card guy. Even a wrestling card guy. But the figures themselves, that was more of a again, we turned it into a game, so that's why so many would gather. We use them as like our PCs, like you know what I mean? We'd wrestle it out in a ring based on a six-sided die. I always do that. I always do that. But then again, I say sword. People get mad at me. It's sword. But doesn't sword sound better? What would you rather have, honestly? Like a big ass sword or a big ass sword? I'm with sword. Which three of you are with me? This is a consistent three, but I don't know who's watching. If you have any questions, you've been sitting there for a while, you let me know. Like say, hey Mike, why'd you pick red and yellow? And I'll be like, I don't know. I didn't really pick red and yellow. They gave me red and yellow. See what I mean? That's like ask a question, get an answer. Still waiting. Best in the world, Zeke, Mike. Um, oh, I can't. There's like two or three of you. Did you guys watch the game last night? Has the state of wrestling gotten so bad that there's going to be another division eventually? There's not AEW, there's not WWE, but that has more money behind it and becomes like the better form of wrestling. Like they let people wrestle and tell the stories through the actual wrestling as opposed to the like. I'm all for safety, but I get a little weirded out when we're fighting for the rights of wrestlers' safety. For the record, your job is a wrestler. So it's like if you were a stuntman, it's the same sort of thing. You have a profession where you're gonna get banged around. I think you know that going into it. We all know that going into it. So, ah, ah, I think they need to wrestle more. That's the guy's honest truth. They need to wrestle more, and I'll even give you a take that's gonna make me sound one way, but it's not because of that. But it's a fact. They need to lower the female matches. They, they they're at a point now where they want it to be almost even with female. Hold on a second. They want it to be even with the female to male ratio, right? Of wrestling matches on, say, Raw. Okay. And it's never 50-50. So it's always like, let's say 60-40, just for shits and giggles. Say it's 60-40. That's still that 40 is this. That 40 does not allow. Hold on a second. What I was going to say was that 40 does not allow for good matches or a story to be told. It's like they need their own show. Don't blend them all into one thing. Don't try to tell more female matches and their stories and less male ones and it end up, I guess, with nothing, right? Honestly, right? Being honest, like end up with shows that are just you already saw the story coming, or like there's no surprises. There's no bitter rivals. There's no two guys or two females going in the ring and just really working, putting on a show. Like not saving. It always seems like they're saving their bodies. Like I get that, but you're a wrestler. You know what I mean? It's like a boxers try not to get hit too. You know, but it's part of it. It's part of the game. We know what's coming. You know you're gonna if you're in a fist fight, you know a fist is coming. So it is what it is. $10 to spin on the wheel. There are 99 wrestling names on the wheel. Who will be the wild card here on a Friday? To start us off, to get this wheel spinning, I really can't wait to spin it just based on the fact that there's 99 slots on it. And I want to hear the clicks. Like, I want to hear if it sounds like techno because there's so many names, like, da, 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 or if it just does it normally. So I guess I have my own weird wants. Again, 99 wrestlers are on this board. They get shipped immediately to you, which I'm telling you is one of those great things to get in the mail, and that is a wrestling action figure. It is. All right, let me blaze through them again for you really quick. $10 get you a spin, gentlemen. Oh, God damn it. That's the same thing. That was the same one again. Thank God I got those. You guys just have, the generic. Brennan, you hand me that, please? You just, by the way, you just walk right through. Just so you know, you were on the show just then. Dude, I'm in my. Yeah, I know you are. So try to, just want to let you know you're on. Yeah, that was my daughter. She's on the thing. It's $10 to spin, $10 to spin. You'll get a wrestler in the mail, a wrestler in the mail, which is a great weekend. Think about that. So I'm waiting for the first, the first, the first, the Columbus, the Trailblazer, the I don't know, what do you want to call it? You pick a name. You know what? I really do like the colors of the wheel, and I'll tell you why. It looks like a turkey to me, and I don't know why. Because there's a lot of yellow in it. So why would it look like a turkey? But yet, I think it does. $10, $10. The two people that are in the room, whoever's here, whoever's watching me, give me a hey, what's up? So I know that you're there. You know what I mean? Or that you're listening. It makes it easier that way. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Again, if you get somebody, this is an example I'm using. If you get like a Festus, I'm giving you the gist. Because, you got to be honest with one guy goes to the other. You can't separate those guys. So that's how that goes. It's Friday. Is it's almost 4. It's 3:34. That is fantastic because the weekend is beginning. And why not buy a wrestler, spin the wheel, and have a wrestler coming to your house? Isn't that like I should promote that as that's the way to start the weekend. The wrestling geek weekend. That's how we get going. You buy a figure online. I know it's coming. If it gets mailed out today or Saturday, it could be here by Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm gonna be looking at a figure. Anyhow, there are 99 figures on the wheel. I saw him before he died. I bought his beer at a liquor store. and I have a photo of me and him standing next to each other. And I feel bad for him because Hulk Hogan is no longer 6'7". Hulk Hogan is maybe 6'4", 3, 6'4". No joke. I have the photo. I'll show you. He's like 3 inches taller than me. Like it's, I was expecting him to be a monster, you know. But after the back surgeries and the neck surgeries, I guess that takes inches off your size, huh? $10 a spin. $10 a spin. Who's gonna have their name mentioned as Columbus of the Jack's wheel? Because once the names start popping and people start realizing, oh, I just got the Rock, I just got the Rikishi, I just got the Jerry Lawler, oh, I got one of the Daniel Bryans, oh, I got CM Punk. Like once those start popping off the wheel, people will understand what's going on. Like yeah, some of them are just bangers. They are. They're straight up. And it's funny too because like even though we played with them, the ones that you knew like were kind of special, like the big names that came out of nowhere, you always kind of kept it. Like the Rick Rude. I love Rick Rude. You know, but the old school Rick Rude, where he was like spray paint your girlfriend's face on his tights. That Rick Rude. You know, the one that they tell all the fat slobs to shut up while he takes off his robe. It was such a great thing to say to people because it got everybody so angry right away. Some heels just have it, you know. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Who will be the first one? Who's going to be the first one to get a wrestler in the mail? And I will repeat your name for every purchase further. I'll say, oh, go thank you for the purchase. But, you know, blank, blank, blank was first. That's the promise I'm giving to you. I don't know who you are, but I'll know you when you make the first purchase. And then your name will live on as the wheel continues. I feel like thank you for your purchase, but blank, blank, blank went first. Yeah, I know it's petty, but it's kind of fun as well. So I hope everybody is alive that are in the room because I haven't got one person going, hey, hey, like you know, hey, it's weird when people just smell like I'm being surveilled. Oh, it's smell like a motherfucker. All right, come on, perfect. Here we go. Again, there are 99 wrestlers on the wheel. $10 for spin, $10 for spin. This is one of those you can't lose on the money part of it. It's more of where do I put it in my house? That's what I think the biggest problem with something like this is. It's $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Spin the wheel. For some reason, does look like a turkey, but I didn't use any Thanksgiving settings. I didn't use a turkey settings. I didn't use anything. But the color, for some reason, remind me of a turkey. Hmm? The vacuum? $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Whoever is the first one, the first purchase, I will say your name moving forward every time someone makes the purchase by saying something like, thank you for your purchase, but blank, blank, blank was first. Who will be first? Who will be first to spin the wheel? Spin the wheel. It is $10 to spin, $10 to spin. I hope you guys are all doing good on a Friday. I hope everybody is like, I hope everybody has a great Friday. Like, we need to have a weekend of it's Thursday. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh, you're right. Oh, jeez. You know, that's man. You're right. You are right. You are right. You are right. You know, I'm one of those people that because I have tomorrow off, because I know tomorrow I'm going like away, I'm done. That I keep calling today It's my Friday, so I you are right, but in my head, my way of thinking, yeah, I to me, it's my Friday because it's the weekend. But for everybody else, it's no, you're right. Today's actually Thursday. So yeah, you got me on that one. You're right. It's a good point. That's why like sometimes it's is it reality to one person, reality to both? I'm a big yeah, I'm a big talker about anything in sports, anything at all. Especially some of the wrestlers. Like again, if you get certain names on the wheel, I'll make sure to throw in their tag partner if it is called for. Like if there's somebody that can stand on their own, they stand on their own. But like in other words, you get Shelton Benjamin, I'll give you the Charlie Haas. Hey, like I'll make sure that the tag team goes together. What were they, the greatest, the world's greatest tag team? I think they were great. I'm telling you, they're one of my favorite tag teams. But yep, $10 a spin. It is $10 a spin. I hope you guys are all doing good. Crank the Mahog. That's crank. Hey, by the way, that's a great name. Can I just give you credit for that? I'm just giving you credit. That's a good name. It is. It is a good name. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, that's not good. Oh, oh, oh no. So it is 29 28. Sorry. We still have 99 wrestlers on the wheel, 99 wrestlers on the wheel. It is $10 a spin, $10 a spin. It is me, Mike Leopard King, Mike L. These are the wrestlers on the wheel. There are 99 of them. It is $10 a spin, $10 a spin. If you have any questions, you want to hit me up, you can drop them right there. Any other comments? I apologize for the color of the wheel. It looks like a turkey, and I apologize for continuously calling today Friday because it's my Friday. I know it's Thursday, but I'm off. Tomorrow is like my anyhow. 99 wrestlers on the wheel. They are $10. $10 for a chance at a wrestler. And also with that $10, if you do get somebody like a Sheldon Benjamin or Charlie Haas, you get the other guy because they're a tag team. But if you were to get like the Giant Gonzalez or Rikishi, no, you just get one of those. Of course, it's just one. By the way, if you get Giant Gonzalez for $10, that's going to be one of the happiest, lucky purchases that you get. Like for real, because he's really, really, really rare. I guess even the kids hated the costume that they made him wear. The Slim Goodbody werewolf, I called it. If anybody remembers Slim Goodbody, which you probably don't, how does one you $10 for spin on the wheel, Candace? Right now, yeah, because I'm just I'm like if you made the $10 a wrestler, if you said, "Hey, Mike, if I get this many in a row, can you throw in Giant Gonzalez?" I would consider that. There's always ways to I want to get the wheels spinning. So if we agree on a number of spins, then you get those wrestlers and I'll throw them in if we can agree on it. Why is the music not playing? Let me play. What number's in my head? Well, you know how much the Giant Gonzalez is worth, right? I know you must because if people that are real collectors, they know the name. So you tell me a number of spins. You can lowball me. I know you're gonna kind of lowball me. Make it fair, and I want to spin the wheel. Like you know what I mean? That way, it becomes like a mutual agreement. So you tell me, Candace. You give me the number of spins, and I'll tell you if you know that works. No, 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 no. He's beautiful. You know why he's actually in such great shape? Because again, no one wanted to use him or play with him. We didn't want that guy. It's just how it went. But yeah, so no, he's perfect. So you give me a number of spins, and you make those spins in a row, and what there I will include that. Me back to the wheel. Let's post the Volbeat that I am listening to. So here we are with the wheel. There are 99 names on the wheel, $10 for one spin. Where you end up with on that $10 spin, you end up with. Again, the certain guys that I will include is Candace is winning. Candace is off and running. Candace is off and running. Candace, you got to tell me the exact number in a row. All right, here we go. Oh, the John Cena. Oh, ho, ho, the John Cena. Second row, John Cena. Second row, John Cena. John Cena, second row, John Cena. I got glasses. No, 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 second row, John Cena. Oh man, where am I looking? That means second row that way, second row. Wait, hold on. There it is. There he is. This is him. You just got the John Cena, Candace. Oh, that's a banger for $10. That's a killer for $10. It really is. Like kudos. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Well, John Cena will be in the mail on his way. And we will make it work for Giant Gonzalez. I tell you what, Candace, I'll put trust in you, to be fair. How about that? $10 a spin, $10 a spin. There are now 98 names on the list. Still 98 names on the list. 10 seconds left on this one. Who's the next person to steal? That's a great figure. That was a great figure to land for 10. Candace got like that was kind of one of those meant to be's. You know what I mean? Candace, you still in the room? Give me a what's up if you're still in the room. I'm waiting on her. Waiting for her. Candace, if you're in the room, give me a quick what's up. That there is another Figure 98 left on the board. 98 left on the board. Candace picked up the John Cena on the first one. I want to see. I just trying to see if Candace is still. Are you with me? 10 seconds left. Who will be the next person to get like just a steal? Can you do a scan on what you're good? I'll do it again. Hey Candace, if you do two more purchases, if you make it 30, I'll throw in. You'll get the three wrestlers, and I'll throw in because you asked early. That guy. I think that's overly fair, but I want it to be you. Like I appreciate it. I guess I appreciate fairness. And by the way, great job with John Cena. Uh, like yeah, that's a great one to come along too. All right, we got like 7 seconds. We're down to six, five, four, three, two, one. Candace won again. Let's remove Candace. Let's spin it. Oh, that's so now that's two more. That's two more I'm going to be putting in your thing because if you get Charlie Haas, like I explained earlier, you get the Shelton Benjamin. Oh, no problem. I just got to now. I just what I got to do is I got to find. Oh, where is his name? Can anybody see the other guys? Not that you can see. Why am I asking if you can see? All right, we'll come up with when we come up with it. But yeah, those two. I'm gonna get the John Gonzalez ready because I know what you're gonna make the next purchase. Obviously, it's insane. You've done really well, is what I guess what I'm trying to say. Here we go. Yeah. Candace, I just is in great shape. I hope you. Oh yeah, yeah. Is your third Christian? Oh, see, this is one of my favorite wrestlers. It's Christian, and it's Christian as Christian, just Christian. Christian is. I had to fight people for years or the fact that Christian was great. No one believes me. But Christian is great, and that's Christian right there. He's my favorite. So there are one, two, three, four, five total wrestlers. Oh! What is this? How does that happen? What happened now? Oh, there it is. All right. Whew. So those are all on their way. Those are all on their way. That's five. Let me see right here. I'll go again. $10 a spin. $10 a spin. I'll tell you what. The names that have gone off so far have been some pretty big names, and ones that like the tag team thing that kicked in, the Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin. So see who is next. But yeah, Candace was first. No problem, Candace. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. We have about, I say, 93 names left on the board. 93 names left on the board. Who will be next? And who will they get? Because there are some just killers. Killers. It really is. There's still some big names. The Mark Henry, the Abdul Butcher. There's just some really like classic figures. The Umaga is like a big one. It really is. The second Kane, the Undertaker with the black cape. Here again is the figures, guys, gals. Um, Again, they're all on the wheel. Um, it's $10 for a spin. Candace was first, and she's walking away with John Gonzalez, John Cena. Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin, and who am I? Why do I keep forgetting people? Oh, Christian. And it's not playing music anymore. There we go. $10 a spin. Who was gonna be next to get arrested in the mail? But Candace was still first. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. They are all on the wheel. There are some monster names, monster figures. Oh, the Brooklyn Brawler. Both Killer Bees. Everything is still on the board. Look at it. Candace had a great haul, but there are still some major names on this board. Well, wheel. That still looks like a turkey, if you ask me. So who will be next? Who will be next? Who will be next? And I'm excited to spin the wheel next to see who you get because it seems like those are great spins. But there's still these great names all over the board. So who's the next spin? And like kind of cool. I'm enjoying the fact it's like because there's so many of these guys. Like it's almost like who are you gonna get in mail? Like which wrestler is it's kind of fun. It's just kind of fun because all those spins. That's uh that's the Benoit. Um, so again, $10 a spin. Those are amazing spins so far. Let's see who's next. We'll see who's next to to take the take the wheel on. Basically, it's you against the wheel. $10 to spin this great names floating around the board. It's in the notes if you look it up. So far, the ones that have gone again are Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, Johnny Gonzalez, John Cena, and Christian. They are off the wheel, but the rest of the wrestlers are all still there. They were all recently cleaned, taken care of, prepped, made to look nice. Um, you don't know what that means. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. $10 for the next wrestler off the wheel. Who will it be? What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get for a wrestler in the mail? I think wrestler in the mail is a great thing. They should actually be like an actual anybody that wants to start a business. By all means, you can do the wrestler in the mail. It's kind of what I'm doing right now because there's 93 names left on the wheel. It's $10 to spin. There are some really worth it. Uh, you got to just take that leap, like Candace did. It's $10 for a spin. You got to trust that you're going to just land on somebody because there's so many opportunities to land on somebody that's well over what the price is. So it's like, who makes the second jump? Candace did it, and it worked out perfectly in my book for her. She ended up with, again, Cena, Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin, Johnny Gonzalez. Like, but there's some huge names still on this wheel. So who's going to spin it next? Who's the next to get a wrestler in the mail? Any questions, you let me know. I'm waiting to see who jumps next. It's very telling in a room who goes second. Who goes second is probably the best counterpuncher. That's the person that person is. Person who was second is like a counterpuncher. It doesn't make it better or worse. It just means that they wait to see what goes down, and then they make their move, which I get. Which I get. There are 93 wrestlers on this wheel still, all cleaned, all in just they're just in great shape. Carlito, We've had 5 go so far total. Who will be the next to get a wrestler in the mail for $10 a spin? It really is a it's a it's a because it's $10. I mean, it's like, you spend $10 on lottery all the time. It's like a $10 scratch ticket, but instead, it's a wrestler that comes in the mail. That makes sense. Makes sense to me. It's like, what did you do with the $10 you had? I got a wrestler coming in the mail. Which one? Oh, wait till you hear it, because I don't know. There are 93 wrestlers on the wheel. 5 are gone. 5 rolled over, fell out. We have 93 names left on the wheel. Who is going to be the next person to jump on it? Candace will live on in history. She is the first to do it. And she ended up with 5 different wrestlers and smashed it out of the park. Who will be next to make that $10 bid, spin the wheel, and land on somebody great? It's like who's got the gambler mentality? Like who really likes wrestling figures? You know what I mean? And who knows? Like there's a lot out there that are much more than than $10. Is what I'm saying. So we have 5 going. Um, Wait to see which one comes next. It is $10 a spin. $10 a spin. Who goes next? What are the it would be like an Umaga, it would be a Randy Orton. So the hits are I think almost all of them, because like the Killer Bees come together. That's the CM Punk, the Cody Rhodes, the Jerry Lawler, the Rick Rude, the have you read the notes, Sleepy? Have you read the show notes? If you read the show notes, and then just I know this sounds like I don't mean to come out like this, but if you read the show notes and then you have a history knowledge, a wrestling history knowledge, it'll make sense to you. Which guys are obviously the hits, the Cody Rhodes, the Umaga, the John Gonzalez that went. Almost the majority of them, to be honest, because of the starting price. It therefore makes them all, I guess, hits. But then again, maybe it doesn't because it comes in the mail, and maybe you make like a wife or somebody. That, you know, I'm not saying I know this. I'm just saying I can relate. Yeah, yeah, well, maybe I go through it a little bit, but my point is still this. You get a wrestler coming in the mail for $10, and we have uh 93 left, all bangers. The first ones that went on the first 3 spins, killer, just great. Wait for the next person to take the jump. $10 a spin on the wheel that looks like a gosh darn turkey. Every time I look up at it, it's my OCD kicks in, and I just want to change those colors bad. Who will be next? Hey, Juan Splash, Christopher Route, Christopher ALC. All right. Some names I just can't pronounce. Others I can. What? No, I can't get it right now. You have to wait. Who is going to be next and spin this wheel on a Thursday? And pull and just pull like a monster. Just a Yep, they are there. They are there. There are 93 names left on the wheel. Who will be next? We already had 5 names come off the wheel. The wheel is still stacked. Who's going to be the second person? Who? 10 seconds left. Your spin might be the one that breaks the whole thing and just steals one of the main names. And again, like in the Charlie Haas situation, if you land on somebody that demands their tag partner, I will include it. I'm not going to send Charlie Haas without Shelton Benjamin. That's part of the deal. That's the gentleman's deal that I have with everybody. Here we go. Next one, $10 for a spin. Which wrestler will you end up? I'm sorry, I shake for a second. Which wrestler will be next to be in the mail and on its way to your house? Which wrestler will be the next one to be leaving my house and on the way to someone else's house, i.e., your house? Which, I got to be honest, if you ask me, are you sad to sell them, especially for like what you're selling them at? Yeah, a little bit, but the wife's gonna be awfully happy when there's space. I think that's what everybody's looking for nowadays is just space. Like they need space to put stuff or get rid of stuff so that they have more space. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. We have 93 wrestlers left on this wheel. We had what? 5 already taken off the wheel. Who will be the next one to have a wrestler in the mail on the way to their house? We have some of the WCW guys. That's another scene. Look at that. He's wearing the jorts, is what they call. But to me, those were just regular. Look more khaki shorts. What are they called? Cargo shorts, whatever they're called. Anyways, it's $10 a spin. $10 a spin. There are 93 wrestlers left on the board. Who will be the next one? Ryback. Mick Foley. Sometimes when I go back, I scan like it. In other words, if you were to get Fit Finley, if you get Fit Finley, you're getting Hornswoggle. Like that's the gentleman's agreement. Like I'm not gonna. You don't split those two up. Certain people you don't split up. That's how that goes. All right, let's see if we can get this going. See if it stays where you want to stay. All right. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Who will be next? Candace did really well. Candace did really well on her spins. She did really, really, really well on her spins. I'm waiting to see who comes next because I think they're all bangers. It's just how big. You know what I mean? Like like how big a name, how big a figure. Like that's the exciting part of it to see is who's next. When you get this many, when we started with 99 names, we're at 93 names. That's just a lot of names on a wheel. And it's just fun to see it spin because I mean, it's a little bit ridiculous to have 99 names on a wheel. I got like the Jay-Z 99 wrestlers. Little bit say one hit me. He is 94. I'm sorry. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Candace was I'm gonna keep saying it because that was my promise, was the first. She had walked away with 5 wrestlers. That's Murdoch. It's another classic. The Rick Rude's in there. There's 2 Jeff Hardys. He's there twice. And no, Jeff Hardy does not come with the Matt Hardy because I don't have the Matt Hardy I have would not be with Jeff Hardy. And the Jeff Hardy I have would not be with the Matt Hardy. If I had the ones that went together, they would, but I don't. It's $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Who will be the next person to have a wrestler in the mail? Who's the next person to step up, and trust in their luck that they're gonna land on somebody that's gonna just be like Candace kind of did just killer. It's a killer figure. You know what I mean? And that's what will be in the mail. That's to me what we spend $10 on, like again, a fast food meal. and it makes you sick eventually. Where you could, have a wrestler in the mail. To me, that's a better deal. I should start like an anti-McDonald's buy a wrestler campaign. No, don't eat that McDonald's meal. No, it's like $10 a meal, and look what you're getting. But you can get a wrestler in the mail. I don't think they'd let me do that, but it's worth the idea. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. What happened to my music? What did they do to my music? What wait what why is that playing? Anyways, $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Who will be next? Who will be next? We all wonder, we all wonder. To spin the wheel. Who's next? Who's next? Candace was first. Candace was officially first with the John Cena, Giant Gonzalez, Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin, and Christian all going to her. They are all here. $10 a spin. It's gonna be like just easy pickings. Like the odds on landing on someone right now that's a big name is huge because they're all laying out there. Those I had to stack because I had to put this thing on the table so that you could see the screen. Sometimes you do things you got to do. This is more the WCW guys, but some of those are packaged. They come together. $10 a spin. Candace is the first one to take advantage of it so far, and she killed it. She killed it. She made a little deal with me. Bing, bing, bing. 3 spins later, old Jed's a millionaire. Isn't that how the song went? Anyways, uh, $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Who's next to get a wrestler in the mail? Who's next to say, instead of getting a value meal at, McDonald's, Burger King, or Wendy's, I'm gonna get a pro wrestler. Oh, Benoit. I'm gonna get a pro wrestler in the mail. Not like a real size one, but like a figure. 5 seconds. It is $10 a bid. As we transition to the Weezer portion. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Jay Garcia? What is them doing? Is it Mr. Pool? How'd you get that name? That's really cool. Like that's a really good for you. Anyways, 4 seconds left. It is $10 a figure. $10 a figure there. I mean, it is just crushed with names. You can read them in the notes. Only 5 have gone so far. So the wheel is very full, looking like a turkey ready to go. It's only shed 5 wrestlers so far. It still has 93 wrestlers. Who will be the next? Who will be the next to be like, Mike? I want to get a wrestler in the mail. And then I'd be like, okay, I I will send it to you. There we go. I hope you guys are all doing good. It is a Thursday, but again, it is my Friday because tomorrow I'm not doing anything. I'm taking that one off. So that's why I guess I keep blundering with the day. But it is Thursday. I hope you're doing good on this Thursday. I hope you guys are having a good day. It's almost over. It's 4:15. You know what I mean? You should be buying wrestlers. Of course you should. At 4:15 on a Thursday, you should be buying wrestling figures. That's what I think. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? Something important? No. No. It's Thursday. It is 4:15. You should be buying wrestling figures. There are 93 names still, about 90, yeah, 93 names left on the board still, or on the wheel still. I mean, there are names. There are just big names on this board. Who will be the next? People don't trust their luck. They don't trust their odds, but it always seems to work out. Like people that are positive, that just take the spin and then they're like, you know what? I don't care the odds. Like, don't tell me if it's 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 1,000. I don't want to hear it either way. You know, what I mean? That's the mentality. It's the, I'm gonna get somebody good. Like I know how I work. I know my luck, and then boom, you make the plunge, as they say. We have 93 names still on the wheel. It hasn't been spun in a while. It's getting lonely. The wheel would like to spin again. Who will be the next to make the wheel spin? Who will be next to make the wheel spin? There are 93 names still left on the wheel. 12 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Who's next to spin the wheel to get a wrestler in the mail? There's one John Cena left, I believe, out of the 93 names. There's still Cody Rhodes in the 93 names. There's a ton. I mean, you name the guy, it's 93 names left. So, yeah, they're all in there. Let's see who's next. Who will be next to follow that up? I'm telling you, she started it with a really great group of wrestlers. But there are so many names. I mean, just look in the notes. There's so many names out there for $10. $10. A wrestler. Let's see who's next. Who will be next? Who? Anyone has any questions, anything like that, by all means, um, let me know in the messages. It's $10 a spin. $10 a spin for a wrestler in the mail. It is a great Thursday. It is it's glorious. I saw blue. Huh. Yeah, I live on movie quotes. $10 a spin. Who will be the next person to step up and take a name off the wheel? Who is going to be the next person to let me spin this giant wheel so I can see it rotate? There's two of you that have been watching the whole time. There's two people. I can't figure it out. You've been watching the whole time. Make the jump and follow Candace up. Be the second person to do this. Don't be afraid to be the second person to do this. Candace smashed it. You can too. Have confidence in yourself. $10 a spin. There are 93 wrestlers still left. Someone's walking away with a banger. What a banger for $10. You just have to believe in the wheel and have faith in it. You just gotta have a little gambler's mentality. You know, $10 a spin. There are some gigantic names there. It's the leap of faith. Spin the wheel for $10. 93 wrestlers left. Let's see who follows Candace. Who's going to follow Candace? Who's going to follow Candace? Is there anybody in the room that's going to follow Candace? Is there anybody here right now that you're going to follow Candace up next and allow me to spin this wheel again? Let's see. Is bat second tougher? Because I guess when you bat first, you kind of like more of a hitter's mentality, like you put me out there. But second is very, very important. To me, second's the glue. Your second batter can get on base, can get something done, and set it up for your third and fourth, and it's glorious. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. There are 93 wrestlers left on the wheel. You are taking the chance of spinning the wheel and ending with some great wrestler. It will be something great of a wrestler. And I am following the gentleman's agreement of, if it's a tag team or like Finley, Hornswoggle has to go with Finley. That's just how that goes. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Who's going to be numero dos to make a purchase and have a spin? Candace got a bunch of spins. She's taking her names off the board. Who are you taking off the board? Who will you take off the board? Who'll be next? Who's going to be second? Who comes in second? Who's on first? I think everybody knows that one. There are 93 names left waiting for the next person to take a name off the wheel. Who will be the next person to take a name off the wheel? I'm going to sit here for a second. I'm going to wait for someone to speak to me, say something in the messages before I spin it again. It is $10 spin, $10 spin. There are 93 wrestlers on this wheel. Every name is in the show notes. Who will be the next person from to make me spin this turkey wheel of Jack's figures? Let me know in the comments if you're interested in a spin. Meanwhile, I'm going to listen to Weezer and hang out with anyone who's willing to speak in the comments. That's what I'm going to do. But what do you think, Mark? That's what I'm going to do. Matter of fact. So there's 93 names on the wheel. Let me see how I'm straight. 93 names left on the wheel. There's some just bangers. Like there's really are some wrestlers that are just like the Hulk Hogan, the Iron Sheik one. Like I don't know, certain ones like the Mick Foley, different ones. The really nice Kane, the really nice Undertaker. There's ones that are just Abdullah the Butcher, like the Boogeyman's the fur on the thing is still in place. Tommy Dreamer, like Gangrel, Mark Henry. The names are just ridiculous. So Candace already, I almost want to say stole. She got Giant Gonzalez, John Cena, and amongst others. If you are interested in a spin for $10, you just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna wait for that instead of just keep spinning the wheel because I don't want to do that. I'd rather listen to Weezer and just talk. So if you are interested in a spin, just give me your mics, run it, and I'll run it. Just let me know, run it. If you have any questions, ask me a question. Got this turkey wheel here on a Thursday, which is odd because I guess Thanksgiving always falls. It always falls. It falls on a Thursday. Do I at least know that? I think I at least know that. So, if you are interested in a spin, just in the comments say, "Hey, Mike, let's spin this," and I'll run the auction for you. If you have any questions, concerns, I guess you could try them. Waiting to see who is next to request a spin of the wheel. It is $10 to spin, $10 to spin. Just let me know who is next, who will be next. Who's going to spin the wheel of wrestling figures next? Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be? Who's going to go second? Who's going to go second? Who is going to go second? Let me know in the comments before I even spin said wheel or I even run the auction. Just let me know who wants to go second. Just waiting. Who's next? Who wants to go next? Who's going to be next to spin the wheel? Let me know if you're interested in a spin. Candace was the last. She crushed it. Let's see who's next. Meanwhile, chilling out with Weezer. $10 a spin, $10 a spin. Any comments, questions? Let me know if you're interested in a spin. You know, I'm gonna spin it one time. If you're interested in the spin, let me know and I will spin it for you. Auction is up and running. Who's gonna be next to drop the 10 to get a wrestler in the mail? That's a great thing to have. What'd you buy? A wrestler? Oh, you did? Yeah. At what time? I don't know, like 4:30. You bought a wrestler at 4:30? Yeah. So see, I just gave you the whole story. You're all set. There are 93 wrestlers still on the board, still on the wheel. Who's going to be next? Who will be next? Who is interested in the wheel being what's called spun? I have spun the wheel. Who will be the next one to request a spin of the wheel? Welcome to the human race. Celebrations. Who will be the next person to spin the wheel and have a wrestler come in the mail? Who is coming in next to spin this wheel that is loaded, absolutely loaded? Who will be the next to spin it? Who will be the next to spin it? Who? Who? Candace did amazing. Who will be the next to follow her up? I'm going to make sure you see everybody. Candace crushed it. Who's coming next? I'm going to make sure you guys get to see it as much as I can. All right, now there's one bid running, so here we go. $10 for a figure. Wrestler in the mail. There's 93 left. There are some bangers in this group. Benoit. Has to be Benoit there. He's in the thing. It's like, I'll leave him right there. I always know where he is. Uh, the names are just gigantic. Who's going to be next? Literally, who's next to get a wrestler in the mail? Candace has 5 wrestlers coming to her. Who's going to be the next person to have a wrestler coming to them in the mail? Tis the question. Tis the question. Tis the question. Who will be the second person? Because you get kind of all hers as one. Who will be the next person to take a name off the board? There are still gigantic names left on this board. There really is. And again, gentlemen's rule: if you get Festus, you get Jesse. That's how that goes. You get Finley, you get Hornswoggle. I'm not going to separate them. That's like a wrestler's, or I mean, it's just a guy's agreement. Like they go with each other. How am I going to split them up? One of the killer bees. No, you get both killer bees. Who wants one killer bee? You know what I mean? Nobody. I mean, maybe nobody wants two, but I'm saying nobody wants one. Who is next to me? Make me spin the turkey wheel is what I'm now going to call it. For $10 to see which wrestler or wrestlers they end up with. Let's see who's next. Who will we get to be next? One thing with Weezer, right? They know how to draw out a song, but they end their songs with such like almost like orchestras at times. Up, we have 93 names on this wheel left. It is $10 to spin. Let me know if you're looking to get a wrestler in the mail on this Thursday. Instead of just, not getting something, you are guaranteed a wrestler on the wheel. This is not only a spin, it's a guaranteed spin of somebody. Somebody, you will end up with someone from the wheel. So therefore, as opposed to putting $10 or 20 or $30 down on like something that you might not end up with, you will end up with a wrestler off the wheel. We are at 93 left. Um, it's just it's so awesome to see them all together. If I'm being honest. Umaga is awesome. The Umaga figure, he's awesome. He was so awesome. Big fan. $10. We got about 15 seconds left on this bid. Who is next to get a wrestler in the mail? You have any questions or comments? Let me know. Any questions about certain wrestlers that I can answer? I'll try to answer as best as I can. But we have 93 left on this wheel. Oh, come on. Now, why you get to this me? Why you gotta be like that? Don't do that. All right, here we are. Nice, nice. Just be nice. Behave. All right. 93 wrestlers left on the wheel. I'm going to see if somebody comes in and says they might spin it. So if you want me to spin it, let me know. Say, let's roll. Whoever's next. You can check out the notes. The show notes will show you all the figures that are still left. Minus, I guess, Giant Gonzalez, second row John Cena, Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin, and Christian. There are 93 wrestlers left on the wheel. 93. Who is going to spend $10 and get a wrestler in the mail? Who is next to be a turkey wheel spinner? Basically. Oh, I tell you what. You can tell how old you are by how your back feels all the time. Uh, we have 93 names left on this wheel. 93 names left on this wheel. Candace made a great purchase. Who's going to be next to follow it up? Who? Yes, I get hair falling out of my. Why hair? I feel like I can't get it straight. All right. So we have 93 names left on this wheel of jacks. We have some classic figures. There's just there's multiple Undertakers, but there's one Undertaker that's the bomb. Same thing can be said with Kane. The Batista figure does really well on the market. I mean, the Benoits, things like that. Ones that they're hard to come by. All are on this wheel. So for $10, it's a spin at a wrestler. What's up, Captain Murdoch? If you have any questions, anything like that, you let me know. If you want me to stop the clock for $10 bids, just be like, yo, Mike, roll it, spin it, get it going. Right now, I'm just chilling with some Weezer. There are 93 figures still left on the wheel. I appreciate everybody that's been in so far. Obviously, I appreciate Candace for the purchase. Let's go back to looking at the $10 a spin. It is $10 a spin of the wheel for one of these Jack's Pro wrestlers. It is stacked with names, with people that are just big names. It really is. Who will be next to take a spin of the wheel? Again, all wrestlers are right there. You can read them on the. Tougher to see on the turkey wheel, to be honest. It's easier to read them than it is to look at the turkey wheel. And then again, so Mystical Mountain Creations. Can anybody see that label? They made me this Giants personalized King Michael Giants. What do they call these things nowadays? Anyways, Mystical Mountain Creations. Check out their website. They keep the hot stuff hot. It keeps the cold stuff cold. What else would you want from a? I forget the name of them. $10 for a spin. Who's going to be the second person to spin and have a wrestler come in the mail? I mean, this is important stuff on a Thursday at 4:35. I don't know what you think you should be doing, but I can tell you what you should be doing. Either put the pen down, put that mouse away, walk away from the keyboard. Well, come back to the keyboard and then buy a wrestler. That's what you should be doing on Thursday. At least that's what I think, as opposed to whatever it is you're doing right now. We have 93 names on the wheel. 93 names on the wheel. Who will be next to spin the wheel or make me spin the wheel? Look at the names. That's a sick list of names, all right? That really is. Look at that. You know, if I go like this, though, with the thing, I'll stop. Just saying. I only had one drink. I only had one drink. I can't. Whoa. Anyways, that is the wheel. 83, 93 names still on the wheel. I was just giving you the drunk, the drunk vibe. Like, hey, did I? Well, hey. So here we go with all the wrestlers, though. There are still 93 left out of the 99 that I started with. It is $10 a spin. Again, 93 left out of the 99, and they're all here. They're all been. There's Seth Rollins in the Shield outfit. He's one of the many that for $10, bang. Hi, any woman figures? No, I don't. I tell you what, though, I do have actually one. It's just that she's not in the greatest of condition. It's China. You see her nose? It needs to be cleaned. It just needs to be fixed up. So I do have a China. Wicked, if you are actually interested in that. It's it can easily be cleaned or fixed. We did clean the figure, so I don't remember what it was with her nose. But if I mean, is that of something of interest at all? Let me know so I can put it down. I'm kind of really like, if that's of interest to you, you let me know. Of any interest, you let me know. Because I don't want to blame it on me being Italian, but I am Italian. So if you're actually interested in a China figure, right? You know, you can touch up the nose, fix it. Say, hey, Mike, I am, and then just make a bid on the next figure, and whatever figure you end up winning, I will throw China in with it, if that works for you. So that's what I can do. It's up to you, Wicked. If you're interested in the China figure, because it's other than the nose, it's incredible, like condition. If you want the China figure, make a $10 purchase right here, get another wrestler, and I will throw I will include the China with it. So it's up to you, Wigan. No, I mean, that's a. I'm offering a China included with any spin. You realize that, right? And it's just the nose. That's why she's not on the wheel. But that would be the China with any other wrestler that you end up getting for the $10. It's a great deal right there. So the next spin will get the China included along with whoever they spin. And all you gotta do is, again, touch up the nose. I'll show it to you exactly. Then if you look at the rest of her, oh, she's perfect. It's just the nose, the front for some reason. So the next, I didn't even tell. It's so crazy that you are asking me that. Because you know what I have actually? I have a lot of starting lineup figures. I have some Star Wars figures. There's some G.I. Joe figures. I mostly have cards, like Disney cards, Marvel cards, that kind of stuff. But right now I'm just sorting through all the wrestlers. And someone wanted to see if I had a female wrestler. And the only female wrestler I have is the China, but she's her perfect other than her nose. So I said, whoever gets the next spin gets whoever they get on the wheel, and they get China. I will include this with the next spin. And then you just have to fix the nose, and it's a perfect China, which is look her up. Next spin gets the China included. That's how we do this. Because I had to get the China out, talk about her so much. Whoever has the next spin gets China included. All you have to do is touch up the nose. Whoever gets the next spin, whoever makes the next spin for $10 will get the China included. You just have to touch up her nose. Other than that, she's in perfect condition. So you'll be getting whichever wrestler you end up with on the wheel and the China. Who's gonna take advantage of that? If you know anything about like figures and you fix stuff up, that's just her nose. Thank you, Ghostface. Ghostface Killer. Just to play my worries away. You're all the things I've got to remember. Next spin will get the China included. And the names, again, there's a gentleman's agreement. If you get a killer bee, you get both killer bees. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like earlier, Candace got Charlie Haas, you get Sheldon Benjamin with him. Certain people you don't separate. So that's a gentleman's agreement I have, I guess, with just myself. I'm not going to separate those guys. I'll send you them both. Right now, though, the next person gets the China included with whatever character they get off the wheel. Whatever character you end up with, you still end up with the China. All you have to do is fix up the nose. Here we go. I'm going to stop offering China in about 2 minutes. I'm going to give people a chance just for the next 2 minutes to get a wrestler and get the China. But after the 2-3 minutes, I'm going to take China, put her away, take her off the board. I'm just adding the China figure to it, whoever you get, just for the next 2 to 3 minutes. Whoever makes the next bid, whoever follows Candace up right now, I will include the China figure. So you will be getting whatever figure you end up with and the China figure. The next person to spin the wheel gets whatever figure they land on and the China figure. Who will be next? I'm interested to see this. It's like a personality test right here. For real. Who will be next to spin the wheel? Again, included whatever figure you get. The next person gets the China action figure included. But that's only the next person, obviously, because I only have one. $10. You have 93 names you can land on and get the China figure included for the next purchase. We have 18 seconds. Who's going to be the second person to come in? But this time, grab the China figure included with whatever figure it is that they end up grabbing off this just crushed board of incredible 93. Like just names. I'm telling you, there's figures on here, man. There's just characters. All right, we're gonna be wrapping up free China. This is the last two chances to grab the China included with the figure. I made that offer to her, so I'm making it to everyone else. I'll hold the offer for the next two things. If you purchase a wrestler, I will include China. If not, I'm putting China back in. Oh, there we go, Matt. All right. So Matt wants the China. All right, you're in. Put it over here for Matt. All right, Matt. Let's see what we got. I'm wishing you a great spin, buddy. Mr. Kennedy. Oh, Ken Kennedy. Where is he? Kennedy. Kennedy. So I got to put the China along with the Kennedy. You're going to have a wrestler coming to you in the mail. That's a great thing. Thank you, Matt. And I hope it is a great, like, a wrestler in the mail. Hold on one second. Enjoy just enjoy the beautiful music. Let's see what I get here. Eat the street when you're all right. All right. So this works. Ken Kennedy, is he the ultimate um like start of a career and then it just went nowhere? Like he had that falling out, he was like gonna be huge. Like he was gonna I still think he's great, but he was on his way to being huge. You know what I mean? And that thing got derailed. Let's see if I get this. All right. That's good. All right. Sorry about that. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys, but there you go. It's up again. All right. Who will be the next to take a person? Man, I appreciate it. Who's going to be the next person to take a wrestler off the wheel? We're down to 92 on the wheel. Well, 92, 91. She wasn't on the wheel. So 92. Sorry about the cord that just went across. But there's some just bangers out there. Who will be the next person to get a wrestler in the mail? A wrestler in the mail. Again, there's a gentleman's agreement. You know, if you get again, Hornswoggle, I'm gonna give you a Fit Finley, or just Finley, as they call it. But I'm not gonna separate like Money in the Bank type tag teams. Like that they go together, type guys. Who will be next though? We've had some bangers come off. We have some crushers just still sitting there waiting for the next person to take advantage. Let's see what happens next. Who will be next? Who will be next to make the wheels spin? Say what though? I'm enjoying Weezer. Yeah, Weezer's fun. Weezer's fun. It's a fun thing. If you guys are in the room, any questions, any comments, give me a heads up so I know what's going on. There, I can hear you. Cameron's killing me though. I'll say that much. $10 for a spin. $10 for a spin. Want to thank Matt for the last one. Oh, I got this over here. All right. Who will be the next one? Who will be the next one? I'm going to put this right here for a second. Let's hope that it even pretends to look like it's looking towards the gosh darn screen. All right, give me 1 second. $10 for a spin. $10 for a spin. We still got 93 names down that board. It's the beginning of the end. The people freak out when I walk out. All right, is there anyone in the room with me right now? Let me know if you're at least in the room. I'm not gonna run this if I know ever, but no one's in the room. All right, Matt, I'll do it again. Just so you know that this is, I'm gonna put this up on the screen so it's official. This next one is 2 for 1. One bid, 2 spins. That way, there it is. There you go. Whatnot. It's official. This next spin is 2 for 1. Sorry, you gotta do stuff like that now because gosh darn rules are changing and whatever. So I want to make sure that they know and I know and everyone knows this is a 2 for 1 spin. $10 for 2 wrestlers. Matt is winning. You off and run on this. I hope you get some crushes on this map. And I'm gonna do it again, just so Whatnot knows. Matt's about to crush out a 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Here we go, Matt. Bang. All right. Good luck on these. I hope they're both killers. Matt Hardy. I'm gonna hook Matt. I'm gonna hook Matt up. I'm gonna hook Matt up. Watch this, Matt. Second spin. Watch this, Matt. All right. So, all right. Here's what I'm doing for you. I was just talking about Finley, was I not? Don't mind. I'll try to keep this on the thing while I do this. So, Matt, for that last $10, right? The 2 for 1, you're walking away with Matt and Jeff Hardy, because I said, gentlemen's promise, I don't split up tag teams. And then you're walking away with Finley and Hornswoggle. So for that $10, you just walked away with the Hardy Boys, Finley, and Hornswoggle. Like, I don't know what kind of degree you got, Matt, but that's one of the smartest things you've done in a long, long time. I'd be proud of that myself. I'd be like, I got the 2 Hardys, Finley and Hornswoggle for $10. We're going to try it one more time, 2 for 1. Give me a second on this. That's crazy. Let's see what we got. Hold on. There we go. All right. Yep. Gotta do this. I apologize. That's how this works. All right. 1 second, gentlemen, ladies. Ladies, gentlemen, ladies. Ladies, gentlemen, ladies. Ladies, gentlemen, ladies. There we go. I'm sorry about all that. Let's do this. Do it that way. Summer gun. Start it again. All right. That was the whole last time. We're going to do it one last time. Official for Whatnot. I know it's in silver, but if this is a 2 for 1, $10 spin, we'll get you 2 spins. Matt just crushed it. He just crushed it on his 2 spins. $10, 1 spin. It's official for Whatnot. And Matt's winning this one too. You know what? It's gonna be like Christmas, Matt. It's gonna be like Christmas with action figures. I almost said I hope you're not married because she's not gonna like that. She's not gonna like that. Here we go. 2 spins. Shane McMahon. That's the Shane McMahon DX. I'm glad you got a double too, because this is the one that, like, I don't like him in this figure, but it was impossible to find, if that makes any sense. So Oh, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. Look, can I just show you for a second? I put these down just so I remember where Matt's stuff is. Matt, see what I'm looking at right here? If I separate his stuff, hold on. Let me just separate that. That's mine. These are mine. That's someone's, and these are mine. All right. So I got Matt. These are yours. Take the time to just show you that pile right there. God damn, that's a great job, man. I'm happy for you. Really, that's good for you. You really good. Let's see what's next. What should we do? 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 All right, I'm gonna do. I'll do a couple more. I'm probably gonna come back at another time. Finish the wheel. Again, I have a lot of cards, wrestling, Marvel, Disney, football, basketball. I mean, it's ridiculous. You can tell why I'm selling stuff because I gotta get stuff out of the house. It's just that's the biggest, probably the biggest reason most people sell stuff. They just want to get stuff out of the house. Just kind of get it out of the house. That's the God's honest truth. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do this one last time. See if I can get it right. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Pin. There we go. There we go. Sorry for that, folks. Last one. Again, whatnot. So you see it and I see it and everyone knows it. This is a 2-for-1 spin. $10 will land you 2 wrestlers. 2-for-1 spin. Whatnot has been shown. Whatnot should know. It is 2-for-1. I want to thank Matt for his purchase. 2-for-1 here. 2-for-1. $10 get you 2 wrestlers. 2 wrestlers will come in the mail for $10. That's either a nightmare or a dream, depending on who you are. It's officially 2-for-1 spin on putting it there, so Whatnot knows this is 2-for-1. There are 90, probably 89 wrestlers left on the wheel out of 99. We've gone through 9 of them. This is 2-for-1 though. For $10, you're getting 2 wrestlers. Match back in, man. We gotta crush this. We have to crush this. Ready? We gotta crush this, man. All right, so you get the Dudley boys. You get Devon, you get Bubba Ray. Next spin. The Dudley boys is a huge grab right there. Trust me. Oh, the Bray Wyatt. Oh, you son of a. I'm almost mad at you about that one. I'm almost mad about. I gotta be honest. I'm almost mad because that's all right. Matt, just so you can see him, I'm holding him. Devon, I'm throwing in Bubba Ray, and Bray is awesome. This dude, I had this. This is actually the only figure that I had like out for a long time because that's just he's awesome. So those 3, Matt, are being added to your pile. I'm gonna wrap them up, ship them out. Yeah, look, if the wife gets mad though, tell her the names of the wrestlers that you got. Be like, yeah, but for $10, I got the Dudley Boys and Bray Wyatt. Like, where am I gonna like? It only makes that. You know, what I mean? Tell her that she should understand. I hope she should. Let's see. We have all right, we're gonna. All right, I'm listening. I'm gonna do this one more time, and then I'm out. Because you'll see me back on here, either with the cards or more of the figures. The cards are going to be ridiculous. It's like I have all of those, like WWE, Disney, all of them. They've been on. That was my wife that was just on screen. I guess it's the end of the day. Everyone's finishing up their day, so I'm gonna run this one last time. One last time. We're gonna do a one last time, one last go. I hope it works well for you. Whoever gets this is 2 for 1 for the $10. You'll be getting 2 spins of the wheel. It just worked out swimmingly for Matt with Bray Wyatt and Bo Dudley boys. Dudley's in the Hardys. Yeah, dude. If you think about it, you did, right? You did. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see who's next. Who will be next? I'm throwing 2 for 1 out there one last time. Whatnot, you know this. I'm going to rerun this. Whatnot, I am declaring this a 2 for 1 spin. For the $10, you will get it spun twice, and there will be 2 wrestlers that come in the mail. Whatnot now knows it's official. I can put that piece of paper down. Who will be next? This is my last one, and I'm going to disappear for a little while. This is a 2 for 1 again. 2 for 1. $10 will get you 2 spins of this wheel. You still have some. There's 2 Undertakers, maybe 3 of them. There's a couple Randy Ortons, Umaga, Hakeem. There's some bangers still left in this group. We're gonna do one more 2 for 1. I hate having to keep doing this, but new Whatnot rules. I'll make sure that they know this is 2 for 1. Next $10 bid will get 2 spins of the wheel. Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be? We are still just crushed with figures and names. Benoit. But just, I'm telling you, it's CM Punk right there. The next spin will get you 2. $10 will get you 2 spins, and then I'm going to disappear for a little while and go grab, I think, lunch/dinner. Next spin, $10 will get 2 spins. There will be 2 spins of the wheel, and then I will disappear for a while and come back. I'm gonna actually go mail that stuff out that I just already sold. But this last spin, $10, you'll get 2 spins of the wheel, and the wheel is just, look at it. I'm telling you, it's crushed. There's some big ass names along the wheel. So there you go, guys. Gonna give you one, 2 last tries. If you feeling lucky, you get 2 for 1 on this. $10 is gonna get you 2 spins. I mean, $10 doesn't even get you in like a card thing. This is gonna get you 2 wrestlers in the mail. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just to me here's where it makes sense. So for $10, I'm gonna get 2 wrestlers in the mail, Mike? Yes, you are. There goes Matt. You know what, Matt? It's perfect to end with you. I'm gonna fade out with you. Get you done. Let's crush it for Matt to end this. Oh, oh man, Matt, hold on. I'm trying to hold the goddamn tablet while I look for him, but you got me stunned with that one. Because the condition of him is incredible. Look at that shit. Look at that. And that's just the first spin, bud. Look at that. The Rock. All right. One more spin for Matt. I don't know how it's going to be bigger than that. Well, let's see. The Rock starts you off. What are you going to do? Oh, is it bad news? Yes. Probably one of my favorite wrestlers. I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. Where is he? Come on, where are you? Wade's like one of my favorite wrestlers. Where is and Wade's another one, Matt, that's in ridiculous shape. So the Rock and Wade Barrett go out to Matt. Guys, if you want to bookmark me, I'm going to be back in forth with, again, Disney cards, only numbered ones. Matt, thank you, man. I'm so happy you got what you got. Like seriously, and I hope that you resell it and make more money, or you keep. But like, I hope that either way you make out from it. But again, guys, bookmark me. I'm gonna have a bunch of Marvel, Disney, Warner Brothers, NFL, NBA, all kinds of cards, mini helmets. I got a Joe Mixon jersey that I'm trying to move, all kinds of stuff. But thank you guys for being here. And again, I'll see everybody in a bit. Matt, message me, DM me, and give me your favorite football team. All right, I'm out.